Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I did one video earlier today, and it was about the decks I got in August. And then I decided to go ahead and do my card of the month for August. So I've been looking through the cards over the last couple hours. I have a lot more decks than I used to have, so it took a little bit longer. But every month, if you're just tuning in, at the beginning of the year, I did a year ahead spread, and I pulled a card for every month. And then at the end of the month or the beginning of the next month, I will go over the card. I've been using my Bone, Stone, and Earth Flesh Tarot is what I used for the year ahead spread. So that's the deck we stuck with. And then I've added a bonus this year to where I pull a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle for Mind, Body, and Spirit as an added bonus to that card. And then I usually pull various cards for whatever that month is from different decks and show them off to you guys because it's a chance to show off decks, right? The last several months, I've been meaning to go into them in depth, and I just haven't had the time. I've literally worked every day that I've worked overtime every day this year. We're literally trying to catch up from the year before COVID. Not to say that COVID's still not a thing. It's still a thing. It's still around. But I was on work furlough. Most of the employees I work with were on work furlough for like 3 months. So we're still catching up from that 3 months. And I came back in May of last year, of 2020. So we're still playing catch up. So I'm still working and that's why when I got this vacation time, I took it because I needed it badly. I was about to break. And then I went on vacation. I went to Tennessee last week. I really haven't had the time. I have the last couple of days, but it's my birthday week. Yesterday was my birthday. So I'm just like, I'm not doing anything. So I haven't really, other than that, haven't actually had the time to go over each card in detail that I wanted to do. But I did manage to get the cards pulled. I haven't actually pulled from this yet, which I will do once we're on here. And I usually read from the book, from the Bone, Stone, and Earth Flesh Tarot of what that card is. So without further ado, and any further blabbering? I don't know if that's a word. Blabbing? I'm going to show you guys what card was my card of the month of August. And these are the backs. It is the Ace of Cups. This is one of the most beautiful Ace of Cups I've ever seen. If you don't know what this deck is, it's the Bone, Stone, and Earth Flesh Tarot by, I just blanked on her name, Avalon Cameron, and then Anna Torian is the artist, which I love her work. I love this deck. I'm so happy I managed to get this deck when I did. It's got red gilding on it, if you can't tell. But the Ace of Cups, I know it's funny because I pulled this card, never pulled it before. The last week and a half of July, I started pulling this card, and it was almost like it was gearing me up to my Ace of Cups month. And there was a lot of in Ace of Cups. To me, the aces are all about beginning, something beginning. And if you've watched any of my channel, you would know that I've literally been trying to connect head and heart, be more emotionally in touch with things for the last couple of years. And that is what August was about for me, is trying to get in touch with my feelings, my emotions. I learned very young to suppress all of that. So I've really been working on it the last couple of years, and August was the month to do that. Like, it was telling me, this is the month you need to break things down, emotionally feel what you're feeling. You're allowed to. So I thought it was quite fitting that was the card of the month. There was a lot of emotional things that came up. So I do find it was very fitting for August. So let's read what Avalon Cameron wrote about this card. That's in the last month's card. That's the Eight of Cups, so let's go back. Kingdom of Cups. It's the super blood moon or eclipse, or an eclipse. Um, Astrology, major arcana, magician or justice. Makes sense. The quintessential power, the essence, is the quintessential power of the element of water. Joy, flow, emotional abundance, new relationship, intention, setting emotion, beauty, intuition, harmony, love, romance, sympathy, self-sacrificing, healing, old wounds, the new moon, blessings, pregnancy, disappointment, anger, disease of the heart. Ooh, I've been having health issues last year, almost a year, and they said it was something else, but I now think it is to do with my heart, so that's interesting. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So the narrative, when the moon turns full on the night of a lunar eclipse and is close enough to the Earth to make it a super full moon, it is said that the moon will turn blood red of the color of creation and will bleed its creative energy into the waters of the world. I love that. Such an event is sacred. The witches, druids, mystics of the world gather by the water's edge in the act of ritual to listen. Wow, I just got total goosebumps. I just saw that, pictured it. It is said that along with ancient wisdom, the narratives of our ancestors are heard, granting each of us strength. A new phase begins once the ritual is complete and the waters of the world are once again holy. In a reading, when the Ace of Cups appears in a reading, it may suggest a new romantic connection is about to be made. Affections may be declared and intentions made, resulting in a heart bursting with joy. There is a cup runneth over energy with the Ace of Cups. A phase of pure happiness and resplendent beauty is upon you. Immersing yourself in the experience is the best action to take. Another aspect of the Ace of Cups is that of gratitude. And I did get that quite a bit in the month of August. I felt like, just be still and be happy with what you got around you. Demonstrating gratitude is a process that aligns the heart with abundance and keeps you in a state of flow. Setting intentions is another aspect of the Ace of Cups that can be quite handy to remember. The Ace of Cups is the perfect reminder to keep a healthy intention setting practice, perhaps once a month on the new moon. You guys see that? See that? Is it my book? It went and then it came. It's like an orb, white orb. That's weird. No, it was like smoke. That's crazy. Okay. The Ace of Cups also speaks of pregnancy and birth, either physical or psycho-spiritual. You may find yourself in a state of emotional and creative fullness. Your intuition is ignited and you may feel a strong desire to create. If the Ace of Cups points to a physical pregnancy, not for me, then this child will be quite empathic, caring, and emotional. Lastly, the Ace of Cups can be a reminder of the creative and life-giving power of the womb. To connect with the womb is indeed a powerful journey. Whether you choose to connect with your own womb, your mother's, grandmother's, partners, or kindred others, you will find a world of creative power. Reverse, the Ace of Cups reverse can suggest you are in a state of dissatisfaction with your lot in life. You may be unable to see the blessings that are at work in your life. Never forget that your most basic utilities are a blessing. The Ace of Cups reverse may suggest a negative birth experience. Wow, I did have a negative birth experience. From what I've been told, my birth was a negative. Wow. If this is the case, spend time learning to heal the womb and reminding yourself of its primal power. Connecting with its capacity to create may prove wonderfully healing to you. The reverse Ace of Cups may also suggest disappointment in a romantic relationship. True colors are shown and a desire to deepen the relationship may wane significantly. Alternatively, you may feel as if you are settling for a relationship. Such a relationship will not satisfy your urge for emotional intimacy and may even lead to resentment. Lastly, loneliness is another aspect of the reverse Ace of Cups. You may find yourself with a desire to establish a meaningful connection with another, but also incapable of acknowledging love. I feel like I'm being called out now. You may wish to look into aspects pertaining to cord cutting and perhaps even soul retrieval. Wow. Journal prompts. Describe a purely happy moment in your life. The day my kids were born. Write down 3 things that you are grateful for. What is your favorite meet cute? And what is your relationship with your womb? So those are more private, I think. I'm going to have to think on those. And I never get to the journal prompts, and I wish I had time to get to them. I may make that a point in this month to do that first, because that is super interesting. Like, there's a lot to think about there. So let's go over. I'm going to pull a card from each of these. From this deck. I'm going to go with mind, body, and spirit for the month of August. Mind, body, spirit for the month of August. Mind. I cannot make this up, I swear. Body, spirit. Spirit. Wow. So for the mind, for the month of August, remember, Ace of Cups is our card. I got beyond the mind, the heart beats. So, and what I'm hearing is stop overthinking and listen to your heart more. And to me, that's what the cups is all about, listening to your heart, feeling things. So that's super fascinating. And then with the body, receiving, and I got this healing vibes from this card. It's a it all starts with your heart. Heal your heart and heal other parts of you will be healed, but you have to want to receive it into you. So that's super interesting. And then for spirit, releasing allegiances. Releasing what you think you know or what you think you should know. Because it's making you ill. Look, the flies are all on her. This need to release what I think I know or what I think I should know. And follow the heart more instead of thinking, wow, that's super interesting. So that was my card of the month, guys. That's crazy for August. So we're going to look at couple other, or a few, I have quite a few decks here. Quite a few other decks I have here for the Ace of Cups. And I actually pulled an Ace of Cups right before and did a spread, one of my Saturday spreads I do. Right before one of my trips, or right before August started, I think, or right as August started, from one of these cards, and I'll show it to you. And it was just like, bam. So this is from the Antique Anatomy. There's the backs. And these are cards I just think are beautiful. It is a pip deck, but that is gorgeous. The flowers. And then I have from my Apocalypsis Tarot. Gorgeous. And it's got butterflies in it. In the water. And this deck, every card is a god or goddess. So I don't know what goddess that is, but it's clearly a goddess. And it's beautiful, and I love that. Then from my Illuminati Tarot. Beautiful. From my Mermaid Tarot. From my Tarot of the Hidden Realm. It's beautiful. He's so cute. From my Light Seers, because we knew I was going to add that in here. From my Elemental Wisdom Tarot. Gorgeous. From my Oak, Ash, and Thorn. From my Super Lunaris Tarot, gorgeous. From my Pagan Otherworlds, gorgeous. From my Nightmare Before Christmas, gorgeous. And that's potions instead of cups. From my Shadowscapes Tarot, from my Tarot de la Nuit, from my Deviant Moon Tarot, beautiful. From my Tarot of the Abyss, again by Anatorian, gorgeous deck. From my Marchetti Tarot, this is one of my top 5 favorite Ace of Cups. Gorgeous. I am addicted to seahorses, so yeah, makes sense. From my all-time favorite relation or past lives deck, the Stretch Tarot. Been using that a lot lately. From the Tarot de She, and the dancers are cups. From my Encore Tarot, again by Chiara Marchetti, like the fishies. From my Dreamscapes Tarot, from my Tarot of the, oh my god, I just blanked, and this is the card I pulled in that tarot deck. I'm just like, what? She's releasing the flowers or the butterflies. So beautiful. Tarot Mystical Moments. So beautiful, this card. Gorgeous. Then we have the Joie de Vivre. Gorgeous. Then we have the Spirit Song Tarot. Gorgeous. And it's got keywords and it's shells. Ace of Shells. Happiness and Abundance. Then the, oh my gosh. My Forest Creatures Tarot. Gorgeous. And then my Next World Tarot. And it's got, this one doesn't have keywords, but most of them have keywords. So that is all of my special cards I wanted to show for the card of the month, Ace of Cups. Stay tuned next month for my September card. I should start digging into that right now. But if you guys have any of these decks, if you like these decks, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great night. Bye.